Our next speaker is here to talk about something that has bothered us all at some time in life or even right now. Ever wondered if there's such a thing called purpose, or if we're destined to do something or be someone? KRISHITHA RAGHURAMAN is here to talk about purpose and how you can find it.
Everything has a purpose. Clocks tell the time, and trains take you places. They do what they're meant to do. Maybe it's the same with people. Maybe even we have a purpose. Now, there's a story that I enjoy listening to and sharing. It's about my mother and her supposed purpose. Unlike me, she had already found it. She wanted to be a part of the extravagant world, a part of the hustle and bustle involved in thinking, reading, and writing. She wanted to be a lawyer. And her purpose came to her doorstep in the form of a short, rounded individual named Oscar Nigley. He was the MLA for Anglo-Indians at that time, and he offered my mother a seat at Madras Law College, one of the best colleges in Chennai. And here's the best part. It was a full scholarship. However, her mother said no. There's no bigger obstacle than no, right? I mean, you must be thinking, why? Why would someone say no to such a big opportunity? Why miss out on this? Her mother has the chance for her daughter to study what she dreams of at no cost. In her defense, though, she was a single mother raising 2 children. And back in the day, women weren't paid as much, so she needed her children to start earning as soon as possible. So then my mother was forced to go to Church Park Teachers Training Institute, a place where she would be molded into a teacher in the span of just 2 years. My grandmother was ecstatic. And during the interview with the headmistress, Sister Pam, she asked my mother, "So, Charmaine, do you like to be a teacher?" And my mother replied in the hope of being rejected, "No." But Sister Pam wasn't going to take all that nonsense. She said, "Well, you better like it from now." And my mother often thought to herself, why did I have to take the science stream? Why did I have to work so hard and put in so much effort, so much weight on my shoulders, when even the vocational stream students were accepted at this institute? Why did I have to do all that? But my mother didn't have a choice. She had to do that. And soon, my mother didn't have a choice, right? She had to do it. But my mother's cloud had a silver lining. Little did she know that she would be called for and selected for a government job at Church Park's sister school, St. Ursula's. Little did she know that all the supposed sacrifices that she went through, all the pain, would prove positive. Now, my mother worked at St. Ursula's for 11 years, 11 long years. And then, of course, she had to resign and move to Abu Dhabi. During her first interview in Abu Dhabi, at the age of 31, for the post of a principal, the interviewer told my mother, "You know, you're one of the youngest candidates I've interviewed in Abu Dhabi that's so qualified for this job." Today, my mother is still a principal, and she couldn't love her job more. She still tells me, "You know, KRISHITHA, when my kids come to me and say, 'Miss Charmaine, look what I've done. Look at what I learned in school today.' When my mother sees those smiles on those kids' faces, she knows that everything she went through, all the hardships that she faced, everything that she thought was gone, was actually preparing her for a better future." And you know, my mother had to rise to the occasion. She knew that there was no way out of this. She was a survivor of her own demise. As they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And my mother's lemonade was the most delectable of all. The thing with purpose is that you don't find it. Purpose appears, finds you, and latches itself onto you, whether you like it or not. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from my talk today, and now to go back where we started, it's that everything has a purpose. Clocks tell the time, and trains take you places. They do what they're meant to do. It's definitely the same with people. Even we have a purpose. And I'm sure that one day, purpose will find each and every one of you, if it hasn't found you already. Thank you.